Hey y'all, it's Chaz's Lockpicking here once again, and I've got a cool little lock I picked up this last week, and I was looking for a Papaiz padlock, and I have been for a little while now, and they're just kind of rare, hard to come by, but I did come across this guy, and I immediately knew that it was a clone of a Papaiz when I seen that it had Brazil stamped on it and the bow of the key. The bow of that key looks identical to a Papaiz, so I knew that it was a clone. And I'm glad I picked it up. I got it for a pretty good deal. I think I paid like 14-15 bucks after shipping, and it works really well. It's got some scratches and stuff on it, but for the most part it's in great shape. I did clean it up with some Brasso. When I first got it, the patina was like that. It's quite dark. You couldn't hardly read any of the lettering on it, but I cleaned it up. It cleaned up real well, and this is how it come out. I did take a little bit of sandpaper to it, try to smooth out some of those scratches, but I couldn't do too much sanding on it because I didn't want to take out any of the lettering. So I just did a very light sanding with some 600 grit on it, but it's quite interesting, and I like it really well. On this, both sides are identical except for one thing: hardened shackle, solid brass, ideal security, made in Brazil. Same thing, hardened shackle, but inox springs. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I don't know what that means. If anybody knows what kind of springs those are referring to, please let me know. And the logo, Ideal Security, is much better on this side. And here's your bitting. Not too bad. Medium cut behind that low cut in the back there, and then some highs in the front. But the whole reason, what prompted me to do a video on this one was Chris Capune's series on Papaiz locks, and I thought I'd do a little video on this to add a little something to his series. And I've never seen anybody showcase one of these locks before, and I thought it was pretty cool. So if you come across any of these, definitely pick one up. The feedback in this lock is phenomenal. I absolutely love picking this lock. It's a lot of fun. So I'm going to use top of the keyway. I believe this is a 40 thousandths pry bar, and I just use a standard hook in 18 thousandths from Peterson. So see what we can do here. Straight to the back. I did get a little click out of 3 and a slight core movement. I hope you saw that. The click was subtle, so you probably didn't hear it. Alright, to the back, number 5. Little click. Tiny bit of movement. That was number 5. Another click. That was pin 4, I believe. Pin 3. Sorry about that. And sometimes I pick this thing a few times now, and sometimes it gives me trouble. It seems to pick a little different each time I pick it. So that was pin 3. I got some more. I got some core movement again. Pin 5, a little tiny bit of movement again. That was pin 3 again. Pin 2. Not much of a click, but the core did move. Pin 2 again. Big counter. And a click. But I lost some of my false set. There we go. Pin 5 and I got my big false set. So number 4 is solid. Number 3, give me some counter. And we've got an open. So there you have it. Pretty cool little lock. Nice feedback. Fun to pick. That was probably one of the quicker times I did picking it. Obviously I've picked it a few times, so I know what I'm looking for now, but definitely a fun pick, especially the first time you pick it up. First few times you pick it up. It's an awesome lock. So if y'all run across any of those, highly recommend picking one up. Their quality is just as good as a Papaiz, in my opinion. So, and I've never had a Papaiz padlock, but I have had a Papaiz mini oval, but I have since passed it on to the community, so no longer have that one. But yeah, awesome. Ideal security. Ideal security. Great little lock. Thanks, y'all. Have a good one. Stay safe. And happy pickings.